Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Growing Clip-Ons Eye for Seniors. I hope the mic works. Hope everything works there. So, let's get cracking here. Today is September 21st of 2025. It's Sunday at 6:45 a.m. It's 69 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius. I bought a mimosa, and did it fail? It's a Mimosa pudica, or a sensitive plant. It's a creeping plant. Its minimum temperature is 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius. Well, I forgot to water it, so it dried out completely. So let's see, before I show you it, let me get it on the side and tell you what else I'm going to do. My friend has a peach tree, and he gave me some of his peaches. They're small, but they're very good and juicy. So I took the seeds and I cracked the shell open, and you can see how the seeds are, how they fit in the shell. So I put them in water and they all sink, so that's good. They need a cold stratification, so I'm going to put them outside for the winter time, probably in the garage or something where the squirrels can't get at them. But I'll think of a spot to put them in. But my cherry tree died, and and then my friend, is out of his 3 peach trees, 1 died, and these are the borers. My cherry tree was good, and boom, it was dead, and you could see the sap coming out. And his peach tree just died like nothing. Within a week, all the leaves fell off. It just died. He cut it back, and everything was brown. So I bought an organic paint. It's an herbal paint. It protects against sunburn, insects, and rodents. It's good for borers. It's from Herbal Organic. And it's a brown color, so it can match the trunk. And what you do with this, you mix it. You don't shake it, because if you shake it, it's no good. It's got all foam in there, and you can't paint for nothing. So it's got the stuff in there. All you do is fill it with water, and you put all the herbs in there that comes with it inside. So check it out on our Herbal Organics. And I know I showed you on the short, but this, I also ordered these sticky traps, because even though I got my beads to kill off all the stuff that's in there, and the soil and the plants, in case anything escapes, I bought 25 a pack of 25 traps, so I'm going to use them. And then I'm trying this new cloning gel, so we'll see how this roots. Olivia's cloning gel. It's got a lot of great reviews, so I'm going to try it out. So let me get all this stuff out of the way. So here is the pot I'm going to put it in, because I want it to grow. And I was reading up on it, and it does not take beneficial bacteria, the mycorrhiza, because I think it kills it off. And it also makes its own nodules and stuff to pull all the nutrients out and everything. So I cut it all back. I cut all the dead stuff off that I could. Let me get, what did I do with my scissors for the roots? And I'm just cutting some of this dead stuff off. And some of the branches are still a little bit green, so let me cut back to here to see. Yeah, that's green, that's green. Let me get my better scissors. I got my ironwood tools, because you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. Let's see back here. That's green. See, all the little stems in here are still green. So even though it dried out, it's still got some green growth in it. Now this is a creeping plant, so this will make a great windswept look, but I don't know how it creeps, or if it just crawls or what. So I don't know how many trunks are in there or what it is, so let's take it apart. Let me get some gloves on. Oh, and I bought these at Harbor Freight. I got different size funnels. You can see that. And these were good to fill up my mixtures, my Azus, my squirt bottle. And this is just a regular, not a squirt bottle, but a regular bottle. And it's got the Azus in there, I mean the Mikus. So we're going to use that for another video, because this does not take it. Let me get these shells out of here. So the first thing we're going to do is take the sign off. Take this off. Put this on the side. And let's get it in here so you can see. And Mr. Elephant says hello to kitty, all the kitties out there. And what'd you that, Mr. Elephant? Yep, to all the moms and dads. Today's Sunday. It's family day. He wishes everybody a happy Sunday. And to be with your children. And to have a great day. And to be with loved ones and those grandmas and grandpas and all those aunts, uncles, and, or any of your friends that have nobody. Be with them for a while, but then in the evening be with your children. After 6 o'clock, be with them. So let's take Matt's root rake from Bobcat Bonsai. We're just going to take some of the soil off. And it likes a well-draining soil. So I watered this good, and you can see one is growing. Now these leaves, they close at night, and when the light comes, they open. If you touch them, they close. That's why they call it a sensitivity plant. So, I don't know how some of the roots are. I could have put it in a smaller dish. Do I have one? Yes, Tom does. I have one. So we're going to plant this in Ted's mix. So I'm just going to take some of this off. Yeah, I thought I was going to put it in that pot, but I don't have to. Just going to cut some of this stuff off. Get yourself a turntable because it comes in handy. They have them at garage sales or thrift stores. I found mine at TJ Maxx. It's a marble one. That was the only one that I had that I could grab that was on sale. I think it was like $5 or $10, but it was worth it. So you can see it's almost like a triple trunk in there. Let me get some more of the soil out of the way so we can see what exactly is going on in there. And I asked Matt to make me one out of wood because that is the best way for me to handle it, especially when you're a little bit older, got arthritis. The cold steel against one's hands doesn't feel as good as the wood does. I don't know, wood is more comforting. But some people like steel. But whatever your how would you say, whatever you like, use it. So, and that'll make it for whatever you want. So I got a little pot here. No, I don't. What in tarnation is going on here, Tom? I thought I had one drilled. Well, all we're going to do is stick it back in this pot then. And we'll let it grow. It's got to overwinter, so we're not going to do a lot of work to it. And in the spring, if it lives through the winter, we'll do it. That other pot is too big. We're going to stick it in here. And then, let me see. Get this stuff out of the way. Yeah, Harbor Freight, this was cheap. I forgot how much it was. These funnels. So let me get Ted's mix. Now remember, no beneficial bacteria for it. It might make its own, I don't know. I did some reading on it. Let's see, I got Ted's mix in there. And let's see how deep it is. I'll just spread the roots out so we can try for a radial root system. Well, you do the best you can. I completely forgot. I put it on the side in the house because there was days when it was cooler outside at night, and I didn't want this thing to freeze. You know, it was like in the low 60s, and I haven't did much research on it. But, you know, I figured, what the heck, I put it in the basement and put it by the light, and completely forgot all about it. What are you gonna do? There we go. Now, I gotta start drilling some holes in my pots. Start washing the pots because I gotta start getting ready to get everything inside. So we're gonna get some coarse sand here. Now these like it dry. You know, once they get established, they're pretty well drought tolerant. I'm just gonna put some coarse sand in there. Just like that. And this is my sand that I get from the feed store. It's a nice coarse sand. I like this one better. I think I like it over torpedo sand. It's a little bit more per pound, but I think it's well worth it. So I'll get Mr. Elephant and water it in. So if there's any air pockets in there, the water will take it out. And then what I'll do is I'll put it on my turntable up by the window because I got my dish on there and on a turntable where I can spin it and water it and check what needs watering or not. I don't know if that bougainvillea will root, but I got some more cuttings out there that I can use for later. Then I got this turtle where the head broke off, so I just super glued it with the flourish. I just wet it, stuck it, and boom, it stuck good. So we'll put our little turtle here, and we'll go from there. And you can see the leaf is still growing on that one. So, and it's starting to drain real good, so that's good. So I'll let it drain. I'll tip it and let it drain. And then I'll put it up there where it stays nice. And then the seeds I'll have to make some soil, and then I'll put on here the date. I got this from Ted's greenhouse, so if you go to Ted's, you can get it. And this is what it's called. If you can read it better, and I'll mark it, and we'll go from there. So today is Sunday. It's family day. Stay with Grandma and Grandpa for a while, or your aunts or uncles, or anyone of your relatives that are alone. Gotta have no family. And if they're off in another state or too far away, then give them a call. Stay on the phone with them for a little while. They'll be happy to hear from you. But then after 6 o'clock, shut that phone off. Tell everyone no calls, because I'll be there with my family. We're going to enjoy each other's company and relax. And we might even put on some good old-fashioned Lawrence folk music when music was music. So, take care, everybody. Have a good Sunday. Cup of tea with your loved ones. And remember, be with the children after 6. Because they'll always remember that. So you take care and have a good day. And it's raining out, which we needed. So that's great. Take care, everybody.